beforehand, and the reason I put it on the screen. What if, let's do this. We're gonna vote on dresses. I'm gonna just wear whatever gets voted on, wigs and dresses. What if we did this? Dress. That's kind of a bummer, actually. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Let's see. Can you see all three of those dresses now? Not totally, huh? This.
Don't hang it on this mirror.
No, that's okay. We'll just figure it out. I'll just have to hold them up. All right, sweetie. Sit your gorgeous self down right there. Gotta get some makeup to do. Get some makeup on. Welcome, welcome. We did not. We were not able to stream last week.
Oh,
we did not because we were other commitments. So thank you for joining us tonight. We had a marvelous time. Did a lot of fun things with some special people, and that was great. So today, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go tip to tail makeup. Kevin all the way to Alyssa from A to Z. But before I do that, in fact, I'm going to show the dresses quickly because we're going to do a poll to see which dress. Hey, Dustin's here. Which dress you guys, we should do tonight. So you can pick out the dress. You can also pick out the wig. And then, but I want to talk with Kevin for a few minutes and address some of our trans community that watches here that are young and they are female to male. And I want to talk about some of the frustrations of the body dysphoria and, just how to deal with some of those frustrations. So I want to address the female to male young trans people before I transition into Alyssa. So we're going to have a little poll. So let me just show you the options as far as dresses go.
okay.
And I think this isn't going to work. I'd be better off just to hang them on here.
If you have questions, what is that? For Alyssa personally, you can go on to her Discord and click on or the link in her TikTok, and there's a link for Discord, and you can click on that and download it in your phone and ask her a little more deeper and personal questions.
Okay, so we'll do dress number one. Is this kind of purple dress? It's Michael Kors. It's kind of fun. So this is dress number one.
I need a pen.
All right. Then we got dress number two. This chevron dress right here. This is one of Andrea's favorites right here.
Yes.
So one will do this. Two will do this. And three is this little beaut right here. So this little beaut right here, this came from Venus, is what this dress is, but it's really fun because it's lacy and it's got these bell sleeves. See, I really like bell sleeves because it covers these gorilla, hands and knuckles of mine. So I wear a lot of stuff with long sleeves and with bell sleeves that cover the wrist. So this will be dress number three. So I'm gonna get some makeup on, and then we'll put a dress on, and then while I'm finishing the makeup, you can vote on which of these delicious wigs over here. We've got 4 different wigs to choose from, and we can do that as well. What I'm gonna do is, what if I put, because they can't really see these wigs, right? What if I put these wigs back here like this?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Can they see that a little bit? Is my big hat in the way? It's my beach hat right here.
Oh dear, there's so many.
All right.
Hi everyone.
Ooh. Okay.
All right. Wow, there's a lot.
All right. You want to do a rapid fire question before I go off as Kevin? As Kevin.
I'm just keeping some score here.
Okay. Number 1, number 3. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Click the pull button.
Click
I don't have to write it down.
Oh, you were going to tally it up?
I didn't know.
My little bean
How was
counter.
I
Thank
not?
you.
I was gonna get the calculator. I
Oh,
promised you
my
that.
little bean counter. I love that. Okay, awesome. So, one of our followers sent a live, or you probably saw it in the comments, in the comments on one of the videos. There was a mom who has a young trans child, female to male, 13 years old, and she just made a video just so distraught. This poor mom, and her heart was just broken because her child was just weeping, was just so overcome with sadness because of the gender dysphoria, and saying, "Hey, man, I'm 13 years old. I've got a 13-year-old girl body and not a 13-year-old boy body, and none of this feels right. None of this fits right. I don't know how I could possibly overcome this distraction," and just really, really distraught. And I do know that that's probably pretty common with the female to male experience, because sometimes physically those differences could be quite large, especially early on. One of the things that has really, really surprised me is the number. And tell me if you surprised by this as well. The whole year, last 26 years, you and I are running out, doing our thing, going to these gatherings, right? Going to these conventions and all this stuff. And we have really very, very limited experience with any kind of female to male trans. Like in my mind, that wasn't even really a thing. I would have guessed that 80% of all trans people were male to female. And as it turns out, that is nowhere even close. It was just the experience that we were having with those groups.
Right.
So that is one of the things that has surprised me so much since we've been live streaming here, is how much of the participation, how many of our followers are female to male trans people. And that's pretty awesome, because that's probably the group that I'm probably the most capable of helping, right? Since I just had to muscle through this world, faking it the whole time as Kevin. So I may be the right person to teach you tricks. But anyway, let's talk first about there's maybe some things to consider if you are female to male and you're 13-year-old, just trying to figure it out. I know the gender dysphoria is so significant with regards to the body dysphoria. And the reality is there's not a ton you can do about that at this moment, and there's not a ton that the boys can do about it at this moment either. So you go through a very, very similar experience. But a couple things that I would say is, up until this point, girls' wardrobes are made to fit very tight, very fitting, and it's made to show the detail of the female body. That's how everything is designed. And when I do see sometimes the female to male trans individuals, they still are in the habit of wearing tight fitting things, which shows how small your wrists are, which shows how little your shoulders are, which shows the frame that you have. Now you look really cute, and it is maybe a boy size or maybe a boy shirt, but it's still very tight fitting, and it doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. A binder would be something that you could get that would be very, very good, especially if you have any chest area, and that is going to pull it in, but it's also going to give you more of a round chest. So when I'm wearing a binder and a blue shirt, it makes it look like I'm quite strong. So a binder is a really good idea. They're very cheap now. I mean, gosh, when we were figuring this out, like I literally had to make my binders. There was nothing that I could find on the internet.
This is Allyssa.
And so
Shortly.
So the binders are very easy now. You can probably find a binder for less than $20. Wear that underneath it, but don't wear such tight-fitting clothes. Wear comfortable clothes. Guys don't wear tight-fitting clothes. They wear looser clothes, more comfortable clothes, and you can make it look like your wrists aren't so small and your shoulders aren't so narrow, because it also look like you have kind of a muscly, swollen chest a little bit. So a binder is a really good idea, and a little looser fitting clothes, especially pants, is a good idea, because it leaves a lot to the imagination. It's really hard to see what you have going on under there. So that would be number one. But number two, there are some things you can do. If you go and get one of these fitness magazines, these girls that are powerlifting and bodybuilding, they're not trans, but they're on diets and they have exercise routines that make them bulk up, very fast. Now, at 13 years old, you're not going to bulk up really, really fast, but you can surely get some definition. You can surely get some structure and strengthen your core, because you want your core to be strong. the way the men walk are kind of square, like I'm square, I'm ready to go all the time. Where girls are just much more flowy and fluid, and guys have a much different core. So when slugs your buddy, donkey punches you from the side, you don't collapse. So you really should, if you plan on going this direction, get some of those weightlifting magazines and figure out the proteins and the diet and the exercise routines that are giving these girls such an amazing amount of strength and the figures that they have. So that is available to you even while you're going through, your own stuff. Um, be careful learning from the other boys in your grade because they're just trying to figure it out too. They're trying to figure out their stance and their walk and their attitude. And most people walk is going to be more of a reflection of their current state of mind or their attitude than it's going to be of this is how a boy walks. This is what a man walks. You don't know what that boy or that man is going through at that time. And it could be slumped down. He could just be defeated. The most important thing is walk with confidence. The most important thing is walk like you're going somewhere. If you're going nowhere and it's not even important, walk like you're going somewhere. Walk with purpose, and that confidence is going to radiate in everything. Your shoulders will be back, your chest will be up. Especially if it's bound, it'll be a little bit stronger. Keep your crown up, the crown of your head up, and it will keep people looking at you in the eyes. Being a man is more of an attitude. It's more about your attitude than it is your body. There are some very skinny, real men, right? There are some very frail, real men that you respect. Look at who's the older gentleman that you like with the deep voice, the deep, sexy voice? Um,
Oh,
Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott, right? Everything's a Sam Elliott's like this whatever, but he's not this huge, Jason Stratham, whatever, who is apparently also juicy, but you don't have to be this huge, presence to be a really good man. No, I'm not calling you out. I'm just using examples. Not every man is built like Rip, right? Not every person is like that, but you can have an attitude, and then we'll talk about that more in just a second. So don't learn from other kids your age who are struggling and trying to figure it out. Pick an adult role model, not a mentor. You don't need an adult male mentor at your age to teach you about being a man. But what you need is somebody that you respect, somebody that you say, that behavior, that attitude reflects how I feel. That looks like something that I would like to model, my behavior or my attitude after, and start working on that, because your body will never be as important as your confidence. Your body will never be as important as your attitude. So, pick those people that you really respect and start working on the attitude now. That's something that you can work on right now. The body's going to come when the body comes, but mentally you need to be sound. Mentally you need to be stable. That's that.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at your conversation.
No, it's good.
It's so funny. I'm straight, and I think Sam Elliott can change me.
That's that voice, I guess. I don't really know. But the bottom line is, men aren't born. Men are built, and that's whether you're cisgender or not cisgender. Being a man and having those attributes and having those disciplines, that's a decision that's got to be made. That's nothing that's gifted to you when you were born. So you can be that person and become that person without looking like Jason Stratham. Although that's not a terrible thing for you either. Jason Stratham. I don't know. I'm just pulling. I haven't. Okay, so that's my voice.
Let's just.
So I'm Kevin. So I'm a he right now. Okay, but I am going to put on some makeup right now.
Thank you.
And everyone's voting on the dress. I'm going to do the dress one more time, and then and then there's someone that wants to come in. Let's see. Oh, they're gone. I'm slow. I'm moving at the speed of smell over here. Okay.
Yes, we are married. Thank you.
This is dress number 3, because then I'm going to go right into makeup. Okay, this is your last chance for the full frontal dress shot. Okay, so dress number 3, because it's hanging on the bottom. Dress number 2, the chevron. Andrea's.
That's my fave.
One of Andrea's favorites.
But this brown one.
Yeah.
I have a picture of you in, and it's really cute. So.
Well, that's good. Doesn't make you chosen. This is Michael Kors kind of purple, cute thing right here. So,
it looks blue on camera, but it's really purple.
Oh, I guess it is blue with purple circles. All right, so that's that.
3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Definitely 1, 1.
Okay. All right, let's do some makeup. Let's do some makeup. All right, is there any questions why we remove
yes.
your beans over there?
My list.
We'll have somebody else count those beans. All right, we're gonna go fast, and I'm gonna get a lot of it done, some of the makeup done, and then I'm gonna put the dress on, whatever you voted on, and then you can vote on which one of those 4 wigs I put on after that. But I'm gonna put on a primer first. I should have already done this. I'm gonna put on this e.l.f. primer right here. This primer is great. My face is like Teflon. It's like,
go on the bottom of the screen that says poll. Click on the poll and you can vote, and then it'll get the real results because I can't count.
sweetie, you can count.
Eli and I can count to 10.
Okay. I'm putting especially in the areas that are just Teflon. So eyeshadow has a hard time staying on. Some of these areas in here seem to be extremely smooth and maybe not very porous, and so it's hard. It's hard to keep product staying there very long. So those are important areas for that primer.
I should go vote.
You should go vote, babe.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna vote for Pedro. I know this. I've seen this before. Okay.
Oh, can I not wear it?
This is going to take just a second. I want to let this dry. I don't want to put this on any powder, anything on while this is still moist. That's going to be a big swampy, muddy mess if I do that. So while this dries, I'm going to line my eyes so you can get a better, so my eyes are a little bit more strong of a shape.
I don't know how to change to add my, apparently, I'm a moderators. I can't.
Oh, really? You can't vote? That's bull crap.
Yes, Kevin has been live with me and also live with our son, and starts off as Kevin, but also has ended with Kevin too. So.
All I'm going to do is take this powder.
Thanks for the fireworks.
I'm going to take this black powder and I'm going to line my upper lash line right underneath my lashes, so that when I put on those fake lashes, you don't see a gap if I don't glue it, glue it perfect.
Aaron.
So I'm going to do it really fast today. I have another brush.
I don't know how to go change the mods while we.
We need to change the mods.
Well, I just want to take myself off the mods so someone else.
You're voting yourself off the island?
No way, I can still comment. I don't know how to do it. I need to be on your phone to change the mods too. Oh,
you see this?
You're handsome and gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Does Kevin snore? I snore.
Do I snore?
Allyssa doesn't snore.
I don't snore. I stayed up all night one night just to see if I snore. I don't.
Right?
I didn't.
That's so cute.
So I'm just going to go really quick up in here. If I had more time, I would take a little finer brush and I would work it really up into it. But right now, I just want to get a dress on.
Oh. What women do you look at and think she's what beautiful looks like?
Andrea wakes up every morning looking like that. Like I roll over and I'm like, how long have you been up?
Yeah, I wish.
I knew you were up. I would have had you get me a sandwich.
You know, I'm lazy.
You know what? I like girls like Andrea that know how to girl, that enjoy, feminine things, and not that she doesn't ride 4-wheelers and motorcycles and do those fun things, but the bottom line is she's got a lot of jewelry on, and she's got, she wants to smell good, and her hair is always perfect, and she girls hard, and I love that about her.
Thank you.
Okay,
and so I learned a lot from Allyssa too, by the way.
So I've got that on right there. Now I'm just gonna pour this CoverGirl Clean.
Thank you, House Arrest. That's cute.
Into my art tray right here, because I'm going to use this moist beauty blender to spread it on very quickly.
I love all the people backing me up.
You guys are...
Got someone. Let's see. pretty.
Oh yeah, that really does. That really does kind of more shape my eyes already. I haven't even done the corners or the bottom yet.
She curls hard. I love it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna put just a few dots out there, and then I'm gonna spread that around kind of evenly.
You have great skin to start. Holy cow, it's going so fast. I can't read that far away.
You know, we do spend some money in skin products, and those skin products you can actually find if you want to go to our storefront, which you can access it from our TikTok link tree.
Yes. We were just talking about the other day. We should go to the dollar store and just buy makeup and do a
Just a dollar store look.
dollar store look.
Yeah, everything. I could get foundation, the liners, everything.
Just
We
to see
should.
how it works.
No, we should do
Yes.
that.
Tommy, I hope you feel better.
That way it'll. Never mind. I must make a joke. Tommy's sick.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very
Look
good.
at this. Look at those marks.
Do you have a favorite makeup step?
Like
that you can't go without?
I really enjoy. I've started to really enjoy shadow. I've enjoyed that a lot. I haven't always used a lot of shadow, and suddenly I'm figuring out how to shape eyes and how to blend colors and how to make contrast, and I can go kind of from dark and sultry to more of a lighter, picnic. So I'm enjoying the manipulation of going back and forth in those looks because eyeshadow is so versatile and it can be so quick and easy to do.
Yes. Okay, so I guess there's been some people being blocked or muted by the moderators. I guess someone was confused at the sight of all of this going on right now.
I'm confused.
So some people might come on and be gross or disgusting. I guess maybe just give them a chance.
Yeah, moderators, please. The way that I like
know it's hard.
the way that I like the environment managed is that I want people to be able to stay. I don't want to hear gross stuff. I don't want stuff that's explicit or inappropriate for the younger viewers. But it's okay if people ask questions, and it's okay if they ask the hard questions. And it's particularly okay if they disagree with me. I would love for them to go live with me and just have some conversations as far as what are some of the best answers. So if anyone wants to go live and just explain to me why transgender shouldn't be normalized, I would love to hear those things.
Michelle's on. She said, yeah, they are both even more beautiful in person.
Michelle's on?
Love you, Michelle.
Yay,
yes. I miss you.
How fun was that?
I'm telling you, we've talked so much about moving close.
Okay, so this is not a great cover job, but you can't really tell. So I'm just going to tell you that it is an amazing cover job.
Everyone's talked about me doing your makeup, and I honestly get very anxious thinking about doing Alyssa's makeup because obviously she's amazing, and it would be like an eyebrow up here and an eyebrow down there, and I just would be scared because
Oh, babe, you can brow me.
I can brow you.
Pull my brows.
Anyway, so I think if Alyssa did her brows and mascara and lashes and contour, I could do the foundation.
You are the foundation.
Aww.
So I got this. This is a little bit bigger fan. It has a little thing that hangs around your neck, and but it's much stronger than this one. And so when I'm drying my foundation, I like it to be just a little bit stronger so it dries a little bit more.
Someone asked if our children are confused, and you know what? They're not here to answer that, but so far, I think it's just their life right now.
It's just genetics, okay? None of us can do math, so we're all confused. All of us, every one of us can't do math. So, yeah, there's some confusion going on. Okay. Yummy. Now I'm going to do some mascara, so that's drying really quick. I'm going to use this right here, this Falsies Lash Lift. Hey, who's winning the dress thing? I'm winning on the dress thing because one of those is going on.
It's a tie between the tan, well, it says peach, and the black and white. 43.59%. Both of them.
Are you serious?
Neck and neck.
So we got to repoll.
Neck and neck.
Do we have to repoll on those? Just do we have to take away the
You just have to
the
wear
Michael
both.
Kors ones?
You just have to wear both.
I'm
Just
gonna
have to
spread
do
some of this.
a dress change. Dress change. What industry do you work in, babe?
I was in sales, so for the last 20 years I've been in middle management in corporate America in the sales industry.
Yes. Oh, repoll. They're saying repoll. So go back and I don't know how to do a re. Looks like there's 7 minutes, babe. Oh, the black and white is up by.
You know why? Because we told him it was your favorite. We shouldn't have influenced him. We should have said,
Do you think
Andrea hates one of
that
these?
big? No.
No, they were just pulling for you.
I
totally.
think it's just one of those things where I wish I could have found a dress in for me the same. And as much as I could wear it, I don't because Alyssa looks so good in it. I just know that.
Well, you couldn't wear it. Well, you could, but
she looks way better in certain things. So
yeah, in all my dresses, if you look at the tag, it says sleeps 4. That's why you don't wear any of my dresses.
What did you just put on the bottom of your eye with the small brush?
You know what? I just didn't blend the foundation, the wet foundation, with this very well, and so I keep this brush right here, which I only use for foundation. So it's a kind of a thin voice. Yeah, it's a touch-up brush, but I'll also use this to detail not only around my eyes but also around my brows to define the brows. So I have a brush. This is only for foundation. It's for detailing.
And then when you find one of those, get it. You can't find it cheaper, just buy it.
You know what I'm going to do tonight?
They're hard to find.
So I always just do an arch. I always do a nice arch. It's even. It gives me a lot of space to do some eyeshadow. But I'm going to do like a peak tonight. I haven't done like a peak. Yeah, like a point. Yeah, like a peak for a while. So let's do that.
I couldn't do that. That's the thing. I would need a stencil for your eyebrows to do them for you.
Well,
we should get one of those. Have y'all seen those? They just put the stencil on, they dab, and they pull it off, and it's perfect. Do you really think that's legit?
Well, we know
if you've tried them, well, I know our stencils work, or your stencils worked, but I don't know.
So this is Anastasia. This is this powder right here. It's also on the products list in our storefront there. So if you want to see that, you can go and see exactly what the product is. And all of my products are quite inexpensive. They're very cheap. I don't spend a ton on makeup. I spend more on skincare and lotions and cleaners and moisturizers, potions and serums and.
Yes.
Okay.
And I love that about you. It's so good.
So right now I'm just putting.
Oh, Amy gets to
you can see.
You get ready.
So right now I want to chase my hairline just so I can kind of see where it is. So I'm going to push it through. Really, normally right here, I would be pulling it down already, and I'm going to go up past it a little bit more so that I can, and then I'll peak it down. So then I'll go back into my natural hairline.
Some of your skincare and show them.
You see this? You see the kind of more of a peak, and then I'll fill this in with.
Good.
So I went really past it just a little bit upwards. Oh yeah, if you film the skincare stuff, that'd be good. So it's going to look like it's kind of a straight. So I'm going to go up. Wow, I may have got a little aggressive there. I did get aggressive because it's not quite dry yet. What I should have done, because I just put that on and I didn't allow it to dry enough, I should have at least powdered it. I should have let it dry a little bit more, and I should have put a powder on it, and that would have held it a lot more. This is gonna be one of those learning moments more than it is a teaching moment.
So we got addicted to Image Skincare because of working in the industry as an esthetician. This is what I gravitated to, and our daughter started working at a spa that uses the same stuff. So Alyssa does use the Image Skincare. She washes her face. I try to get her twice a day. twice each time she's in the shower. Mostly because the creamy cleanser takes off the makeup. Very good. And then this one is a balancing one. So it'll help balance her skin. Go ahead.
Yes.
Keep going. Keep going.
Nope.
Interrupt.
I'm going to dry this side a little bit more, and then I am going to powder it because
Here, I'm in your way.
I'm a hypocrite. I just not in this moment. So the powder that I'm going to use really quick is this NYX, whatever. And I just want to go down this area right here so that this shadow, my brow powder will stick to it.
Let's see. I also have Allyssa use more of a medical grade line a couple times a week to keep her skin just because of our age. And then she uses a good serum and a good moisturizer. And then I get her to use the lip gloss with SPF in it to help with fine lines, and it helps stimulate her collagen and elastin. And if you have any questions, go to Discord and I can answer those for you. And then the link for some of these are in Alyssa's bio as well.
I'm going to actually go over my entire brow with this powder and try to set it all in. I don't always do this, but I surely did not allow it to dry quite enough this time. So I'm going to push that powder in just for a second, and then I'll take it off.
You take the powder off, just like fluff it off?
Yeah, with the leaf blower in the garage. I think. Yeah, I'm just going to push that in there. So this is going to actually probably work a lot better. That's probably going to end up being brow disaster on the other side.
Okay, I'm going to use this really quick on this side.
Yeah, babe, get it. Oh, wait, slow down. Okay, go faster.
This is not the show for you.
So listen, after a long discussion, apparently fans only is not going to be an option, but I've almost got her talked into some toe picks. Okay, so I don't know. I'm trying. All right, I'm trying for you.
Oh my gosh. Jokes. Those are jokes, peeps. Jokes.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. We got children on here and our own children for that matter.
Yeah, I got to change quickly. Alyssa doesn't talk like this.
Amanda's like, please keep it clean. Please keep it clean. I know you don't mean that for us, but I think that's funny. The best moisturizer. Okay, so first you need to.
There's a poll up.
Yep, that's a poll for your outfit.
Okay.
And it will show us in a second. But
okay.
I suggest you use a serum first, and there is a serum in Alyssa's bio. It's an hormetic serum that's a balancing one, so it helps with the T-zones. But then put a very good cream moisturizer on top of that to kind of keep that serum in, and that serum will penetrate deeper because it's smaller in molecular size, so it penetrates deeper into your dermis. So, and if you can get it, Allyssa has an SPF moisturizer on her link. That is really good. Also before you put your makeup on. And I know Allyssa hasn't tried that yet, but that's what I do because I get very oily in my T-zone. So if I use the balancing serum first and then the moisturizing sunscreen, then I don't get as glowy. Like, I don't get glowy. I get oily. Like, I could wring it out if I could. It's really fun. But then that's all. Okay, so let's see.
See, so there's a little point this time. Instead of going down, you can see there's a little mound, a little peak. There's a peak. I'm a little peaky right now. This side, I'm going to have to touch up with.
Okay, let's see the pole.
Let's see the pole.
People are going for the peach.
Really?
People are going for the peach. They know I can always see you in the black and white dress whenever I want. So.
See, I'm using that same detail brush and just the amount of foundation that's in this cap. So I don't want to have to re-pour it. I just want to try to fix this. I'm going to go above where I want it to go and then work that foundation down into the brow line. and that's going to give me a little bit more
I love
control.
it. Piper said eyebrows are cousins, not sisters. Yes. We did go on a little mini vacation. We went to visit some friends, and so we were outside a little bit walking around. So my face had sunscreen, my neck not so much. So, you know, when you put your sunscreen on, kind of do the rest like all the way around. And then on top of your hands and on top of your ears, because in the industry I've seen people with their whole ear getting removed because of cancer. So please wear your sunscreen, especially on your lips.
It's a little thicker over here, but Piper's got me.
Is this an episode of Queer Cowboy Wannabe?
I mean, wait, what? I don't think it's that one. I think it's a different episode.
Who taught you to do makeup, babe? Practice.
Yeah, just trying things out.
Practice makes perfect for this one. And she gets it done
Practice
so fast.
makes smiles. No, not really, but I shouldn't have tried to peek it out tonight.
No,
I tried to get all peeky and fancy. It took longer. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna use this light. I'm gonna use this light base right here.
Thank you, Amanda.
I'm gonna use this light base, and I'm gonna go underneath that brow that I just created. I just want to make a little bit more. Wipe off this mascara that was there. Clean that up so it's a nice dry surface. And then I'm gonna take.
Again.
It is. Dude, if it freezes, I wish you just shut it down. Like, that's so annoying. It's annoying to me, and I don't even have to watch it. For real. So I'm going to go right underneath this brow. This time it's more of a point instead of a curve, so I'll take it right to the edge. And then I'll turn the brush this way and go down to this other angle so that I get to maintain more of a sharper downturn.
It's like totally frozen.
Is it really? This whole thing licks dogs.
You know, Olivia, I think our love has grown stronger because of the whole honesty, communication, respect for each other's boundaries. I think we have grown a lot closer. Some days we might not say that, but you know, we're a married couple and life is life. But for the most part, I feel like it has, and it's made me more open to putting myself in Alyssa's shoes so I can be a little more accommodating and just being in the moment for her, because I know it can't happen for her all the time. She can't always get dressed when she wants, because of just life and situational and work and kids and grandparents, all the things. So we kind of enjoy the lives so we can, at least for me, she can have an excuse to get dolled up and feel pretty, and we prolong the night and we'll watch a movie or, you know, kind of just hang out.
Facts.
What's the long-term plan? We're just taking it day by day, really.
You know, the purpose of this journey, you know, we've been dressing privately. We've been living this way privately for, 26 years. And the first year, I just needed more. I needed more. And so this season is about how much more is right. Is it all the way? Is it halfway? Is it right here? Is it, the truth is, I can't transition all the way now. It's not a possibility because so many of you don't have any respect for Allyssa, but I can still get in front of you as Kevin and say the things that I need to say, and I'll be received much, much differently. So while I'm in a training mindset and getting information out, Kevin is still going to be a very big part of that, because there's so many people that simply will not give Allyssa a chance to say something, but Kevin can force his way in a little bit more. So Kevin can't go anywhere for a second. Okay, I'm using, and this is almost, it's my favorite. I'm going to use a different one then. I'm going to use this over here. I'm going to use Renee. I'm using Renee.
Renee.
Yeah.
Did you decide on middle names yet?
I didn't.
We gotta practice.
I have just. That's true. I just used a different shadow that I'm going to actually use. I need to get that product off of this brush. I do like to blend sometimes, but not right now. So I'm going to open up my sponge here. So this is just a sponge. It's just a really coarse, really thick sponge in this cup. And so I just take the brush and I just go back and forth. And you see, look at how much product is coming off of that brush. So it's a really thick sponge. I got this at Dollar Tree, so it's $1.25. But it can be the difference of really a pure color versus kind of a muddy color of mixed potions. So that's going to work a lot better for that.
Oh, thanks for all the kind words. Why is Kevin so stressed? Kevin's ready to be Allyssa. Kevin wants to be Allyssa.
Is that what it is?
Maybe she's just ready to.
Very true.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna really put quite a bit on, because I'm gonna try to blend it upwards, and I need to get enough product. I need to leave enough product on that I can transfer it up into this lighter base that I just put on there. So I am going to put quite a bit of eyeshadow in right now so that I can manipulate it and move it around a little bit.
Lucy says you put makeup on so well. I'm 62 years old and still not good at it.
Oh,
I'm the same.
thank you. I'm also going to go right under it, just a couple of strokes right here to tie the eye together. Good. Ooh, that was a lot. See, I've got to take some of that off now.
Oh, how happy were you when she accepted you? You're so blessed.
I am so blessed.
We're both blessed.
And that acceptance thing, it happens every day. I wake up, I pay her a handsome amount of money, and then she stays for another day. It's the system that's. I'm very lucky, yes, and it's been little aha moments along the way, and so much of it, has been at her encouragement and her understanding, and hey, let's try this, and maybe don't wear that like ever again, and she's just been an amazing partner to get through all of this.
Alyssa's palette is powder.
I'm gonna go a little lighter this time under here. And then I'm going to try to bring this out here. I want to shape it. I want to go towards the end of my brow. And that will give me a little bit more of a shape. But now I have to work all this out. I put way too much on there, so I'll have to blend that out.
I want to mod people, but I have to get on Alyssa's phone to figure that out.
Yeah, shut this thing down.
It's a little, because I am not linked to her account.
You see, so I'm grabbing powder from this. Remember, I put on like 6 layers right here on my eyelid. And so I'm grabbing powder off of the eyelid and just gently pushing it up into this lighter foundation up here that I put on. It's just a really, really light base is what that is. It's not any special brow, anything. It's just a really light base. And so again, I'm taking product off of the lid and placing it up here in very strategic and seductive ways. That's funny. Okay, then I'm going to have to blend this out because I put it on a little thick here. But it kind of makes me feel sassy, I guess, looking at it.
It's so pretty.
So now I've got to try to get the other one to blend something similar to that one. So I'm taking product off the lid and just pushing it a little bit up, maybe a 1/4 inch at a time. Work that 1/4 inch until it's nice and even, and then you can go just a little bit more and a little bit more, and then you're just trying to really leave a nice thin wider line underneath the brow to accentuate it, the shape of that. We worked really hard for nothing because the shapes didn't turn out great, but if it was a great shape, you'd really want it to poke out, and that line is going to help it really stand out. These mirrors are so bright, like I may go blind. I think I need to turn this one down.
I'm trying to figure out the mods, people. I'm trying to go.
Babe, you can take my phone down.
Let me just go out of this.
Is that better? Is that worse?
I'll go.
I feel like that's like stupid.
Let me see.
Okay.
Cam from yours.
Okay. Oh, it's maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to get a little more product here. I'm going to go in here just a little bit higher. All
right, I might be
pushing
able
it.
to
I'm pushing
mod
it.
some people now. Babe, where did you get my dress from?
Venus.
This dress is from Venus. This sweater, I think, is from. Do you know? Can you see?
What am I? I'm looking for this. It says skinny AF.
No, I wish.
What am I looking at, babe?
The brand.
House of Harlow, 1960.
I don't know.
I don't
Probably.
know.
I feel like
I'm gonna
was in
stick with my
Vegas.
first answer. I got to put on another coat of mascara really quick because I am gonna do the clamp of death and let it
Yeah.
dangle from my eyelashes.
Thanks to all the mods, and I'm sorry I can't mod more people because I need to go on to. I need to log into a different account, and I don't have the credentials for that one. So
Try snake bite.
Nicole's brand.
Do we?
Oh.
We need a lot of mods because there's some weird stuff being said.
You know, I'm just scrolling on by, and Amanda is doing really good.
Amanda's the bomb.
We got this.
Is Michelle on?
I think so.
I also need to
House of
do the
Harlow.
bottom one, but I'm gonna wait to put.
That's right. Sorry.
I'm gonna wait to put mascara on the bottom till I do my clamper.
I forgot about that.
What did you forget?
Nicole Richie's brand is House of Harlow, and it's funny because I used to watch that show with her and Paris Hilton back in the days when I would be like trying to feed the baby the bottle or something. Because back when TiVo was a thing, that used to be my 3 o'clock in the morning. Sad.
You know what? In the interest of time, maybe I shouldn't do the eyelash hanger and the eyeliner. Maybe I should just go with the fake lashes so I can get that dress on.
Have you tried white eyeliner on the bottom waterline to make your eyes look a little bit bigger? You probably have, but maybe not.
Yeah. No, wait. I'm gonna do it right now, and then I'll put the mascara on. So this is a Katy Perry. This is Katy Perry cat eye. It looks like Katy Perry cat eye.
Aww. All these men making rude comments are just jealous because their wife isn't as beautiful as Allyssa.
Oh, how nice is that? How sweet is that?
Oh, Denise, you're so cute. So cute. Yes, the mods are doing so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So cute. People appreciate your tutorials though, so that's good. See that screen, how it's just thinking the whole time?
It's doing math.
Yeah, your eyes look good, babe.
I'm not sure that. Is that clean? Thanks, sweetie. Let me get this dry. This other one, I feel like it could have gone on better. I've never put this under on the tear line like I am now.
The water line is
The
coming
water
up.
line. I'm gonna try not to touch my face with my hand. Let me just.
So smart. I'm so excited to see.
Oh yeah, this is.
Do you use a bronzer, babe?
I don't usually, but I do have one.
Oh,
I bet that catches the light actually really nice.
thank you, Tori. So cute. There is a lot of freezing on my end too.
Well, we'll just do the dress thing and then we'll shut her down.
Yeah, Tracy, she's like, I can't wait.
Okay, yeah, let's hurry.
It is better. Well, good.
I think it'll pop. I think it'll after I put on some of the stuff. I think
Sorry,
that light
my
will,
old lady eyes. Oh yeah, it's pretty.
I think when the light hits it, it may look better. I may have.
Looks
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna put on some bottom mascara really quick, and then
Thank
I'm in the lashes.
you. So cute.
Nobody wants to come in live with. Oh look, somebody does. Hang on, I'm coming. Hang on, I can't reach. Why are my fingers so? Oh, what does it say, Nikki? Hello? Doing amazing. How are you doing?
Nikki.
Good. So I've asked you a bunch of questions, but I want to ask your wife a couple questions.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Because
You know,
she
get the
tells the
other
truth.
perspective.
Yeah.
For sure.
And she tells the
So when
truth.
she came out, how did you react?
You know, Alyssa and I, when we were first dating, a long time ago, well, I'll say Kevin, because Kevin and I were dating. He told me that he was interested in feminine things. We weren't sure what that meant at the time, and I told him, okay, let's try some things that are feminine, you know, makeup, clothing, different things like that. And then as our marriage got further into it, we kind of were learning the terms, the terminology for it. And I guess it's been about 10 to 15 years that we thought, oh, I think this is something that we need to try out and do a little more regularly to see if this is something that both of us can do and both of us can kind of work things through.
Was there a certain time that was more frustrating? Was there a time because you're like, okay, well that's interesting, and but okay, was there a time, or do you remember a period where you're going, okay, hold on, this may be going further than I had anticipated, or is there maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean there was the time of feeling alone, because in our church, our family, community, I couldn't just call my mom and say, "Hey mom, can you help me out with this?" I didn't have any friends that were in the community. I didn't have,
because we weren't telling anybody, you didn't have support. So
I didn't
you
feel like I knew what I was doing, and I was trying the best I could, and sometimes I did good and sometimes I didn't. But I think having the camaraderie of knowing more people who are in our situation helped me realize that, hey, I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. We can, you know, we've done it this far with help and support. Maybe it'll get, you know, progress and be better for both of us then, you know. But yeah.
So you essentially knew before you guys even got married. You said during the dating phase, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Which what she didn't get, she didn't get me saying, "Hey, look, you're gonna have to give up, you know, some of Kevin." Like that's the thing. Like you're gonna have to literally give up Kevin and start sharing the mirror and sharing makeup and those. That's not a conversation we had. That's a conversation that we had 6 months ago, not 26 years ago.
Right.
So it is a newer.
So it's newer for both of you guys, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
This dressing this much is yes.
Yep.
And I know you still can't, because in the professional world you still address man, correct?
Pretty much yes. Pretty much yes. But that I hope that won't be the case for much longer. But as of right now, yes, that is the case.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes. Thank you for your question.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, no, like I said, I've been on here a couple times before.
I know, I love it.
Know, I've always asked Alyssa questions, you know, but
yes.
Well, what do you feel
I
is?
remember one of the first times I was on you, you were like, "Well, you can call me Alyssa or your other name," and I'm like, for me, being in the trans community, I cannot say, you know,
Your dead name?
the K word.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, I never looked at it as like the dead name.
Yeah.
No.
You know? No, not for me, because for me, like, Michael made the woman I am today.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's still my legal name. So I've social transitioned with my name.
How long ago?
Over 4 years ago now.
Wow.
4 years ago? Okay. Yeah, so
I was 36. I'm currently 40.
Wow.
But I've also medically transitioned a lot.
Oh,
good for you.
that's cool.
the three major surgeries.
So has there been any regrets whatsoever?
No,
You never
not for me.
you never woke up and said, "My gosh, what have I done?" Like those are parts like what have I done?
Well, I'm 40 years old now, so it's like I've had it for 36 years.
Yeah.
For 39 years, 39 and almost 40 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like I've already lived with it.
Okay.
Like I can actually essentially live without it. So
Well, you just hear on whether it be Matt Walsh or these other programs saying, um, that most people that have these big surgeries have these huge regrets and open themselves up to all these things. And I've talked to so many people that have transitioned, and there's been very, very, very few regrets. And I know they happen, but it's just quite rare. That's why I want to see if you're maybe one of the people that just said, "Well, 2 years into it, I woke up just sobbing because I really needed those parts back." But that moment has never happened for you.
no, no. Even like the last 4 years have been really not working. Like actually, I was on hormone block. I was a testosterone blocker, so I didn't have functionality of it. So like for me, it was great. But it was the fact is that it was still there.
Hey, have there been any kind of negative side effects with any of your hormones? I mean, hormones are a big topic right now when kids getting on hormones and what age and blockers and the whole deal. Has there been any other negative health side effects from the hormones that you're on?
For me, I'm knocking on wood. No.
I will too.
I was also on 200 milligrams of Spiro and 8 milligrams of estradiol and 100 milligrams of progesterone. And now I'm only currently on 2 milligrams of estradiol.
Wow.
That's it.
You take that in a patch or a pill?
No, I take the pill. But we do know that we have a higher chance of stroke with the pills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Blood clots and things like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's just got to go through your liver. The patch is better, but the patch is like 10 times more expensive. It doesn't make any sense at all. There would be so much.
Such a low dose, anyways. It's I went from 8 milligrams to 2 milligrams a day. I was taking 4, 8, 9 pills a day, and now I'm down to 1.
Wow. Hey, what do you think is a good age for these young trans people to get on blockers and hormones? What are your feelings about that?
I think you should be 18 or over.
18 or over before you get on any of the hormones? What about blockers? Because by 18, there's going to be people with Adam's apples and everything else. What about blockers?
Yeah, but so we understand that puberty is a part of life and it's a part of development too. So even if you put them on like puberty blockers, you're blocking development for a year or whatnot. Yes, you can. You know what I mean? So it is such a touchy subject, but like. Yeah. I think at the age of 18, we know people can social transition, which is fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can social transition, like you're not really, and it helps a lot, especially if your family's on board, especially if you're under the age of 18. But there's people who get kicked out of their house at like 15, 16. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that kind of sucks. But then essentially, I would say you can essentially do what you want. If you're not living under your parents' house, you can almost essentially do what you want. I've heard other people say that you should wait till you're 25 because that's essentially when your brain fully develops. But 25 is, it's really pushing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 18, because it is. You gotta understand that it is it's taking hormones is not reversible.
It's not reversible?
Yeah.
Plus,
with me taking the testosterone blockers, within about the first 3 or 4 months, you are sterilized.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to look into that. I don't.
That's the Spiro. The Spiro. You're essentially sterilized.
I'll have to look into that for sure.
Yeah, look into it. You know, but
Wow.
yeah. So.
Luckily, I don't want any more babies.
You don't?
No, I didn't. So that was one of the questions. That was one of the questions my doctor asked me. I'm like, hey, like, fair, like, hey, do you want to freeze some sperm? And I said no. And she's like, yeah, you're 36 and you have no kids. Okay. She's like, I don't understand.
Yep.
If I was like 18 or 19, you know, that's probably an option I should have taken, you know, because I had no idea if I was going to have kids or not.
Right.
And I don't have kids, but like, you know, it is, but the whole age thing is kind of a touchy subject, and we all know that.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing some more research, and I appreciate you bringing it up. I don't think that spirolactin has anything to do with sterilization. I know that in Matt Walsh's movie, he talks about castration drugs, but he was specifically talking about Lupron.
Yeah, well, those are puberty blockers. It's a little different.
Because spirolactin is used a lot for a lot of different reasons, in men, whether it be blood pressure, water retention, whatever. And I've never heard. I mean, I've been on it for 7 years, and never once did the doctor say, "Hey, if you take this, this is the potential of it." Because I would have been only being 43 or something when they started. So I'm surely I would have known. I know Lupron in different doses, in different combinations, can do that. But Lupron is also what they use to treat cancer, right? It's what they use to treat
prostate cancer, yeah.
Yeah, prostate cancer, endometriosis on women. So Lupron is used for a lot of things. It's more probably.
Well, a lot of stuff. Like originally, Spiro is also a blood pressure medicine, and a lot of people take it for acne.
Yeah.
But they know that.
Yeah, so that's why I'd be surprised if that drug had something to do with sterilization or anything. But anyway, I definitely will look into that.
The thing is what Spiro does is it lowers the testosterone.
Right, it's a T blocker.
So it your testosterone is still processed, but it doesn't synthesize. You know what I mean? So.
Right, but once you stop taking it and stop taking the estradiol, it's been my experience that all that comes all right back. This is the left eye. So this left eye looks more red.
Not so much. And it also depends on how long you've taken it for, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's body's different for sure. Which is why.
Yes, exactly.
But which is why it's so important that you're chemically balanced. That's such a critical piece. I'm going to take this glue right here, and I'm just going to line my eye where these lashes are going to be glued on and try to really bond those together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Left eye was left eye. I've got a good memory, but it's short. And then I'm going to put a dress on. I'm done with this makeup stuff.
What's your favorite makeup routine, Nikki?
Me, I actually like KVD.
Okay.
KVD
I haven't
Beauty
tried
now.
that one.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Anastasia, I like that brand too.
Yeah, I like that brand a
Most
lot.
of that stuff is KVD.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one of my Anastasia palettes, hold on.
Mandy says you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Boy clothes. Let's get these things off.
So, this Anastasia, the Norvina.
Okay.
So this is, you can see the color there.
That's pretty.
It's the color
Oh,
palette.
wow. That's pretty.
I also like, this is the Born to Run by Urban King.
Ooh, I know
This
that
has
one.
a lot more earthy tones,
Yes, I like that.
And then another Urban Decay, which are the this is the stone palette. So they're basically all like.
Ooh.
Very natural, the neutral colors.
You got some blue.
Yeah, I mean, I have colors for everything. But
Yes. I love it.
I guess so when I actually do more makeup, I'm actually more I would say like punk goth,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
So like I get a little bit more into it,
Yes.
you know. So.
That's probably fun.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm not good with eyeshadow. I don't do it. Not hardly ever. A couple times a year, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
And
punks.
I don't have eyebrows too. I shave my eyebrows off.
Okay.
Really?
But,
Yes.
So you?
yeah, I'm actually gonna be getting
Oh, microblade.
tattooed on.
Uh-huh.
Good.
No, getting tattooed, and then if I ever want to change it, I could just put some concealer over it.
Yes.
Thinking, but
Wow. Interesting.
I
Nikki.
want to just have like eyebrows like all the time.
Yes.
So,
For sure.
unfortunately, like this eyebrow, I actually have a scar over here, so like this eyebrow never really filled in nicely. So
Yeah. I have a couple
it's just
of scars
easier for me to
too.
shave it.
Yes, that's exciting. Somebody's asking if that's your real hair, Nikki.
No, this is a wig.
It's pretty. I like it. Is it human hair?
No. So this is my real hair. Because I shaved my
pretty.
head on July 1st
Okay.
because I was constantly taking showers and my hair was constantly staying wet. Because I couldn't stand to like blow dry it.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah, I had my surgery on June 13th. So like
Wow.
That's right. You were recovering when we first talked.
yeah, I was
Yes.
in bed for 6 weeks.
Wow.
How was that? Was that hard to stay, or was it just you had to?
Yeah, no, I had to.
Yeah. Mm.
So was it hard? Yeah. My mom was only here for the first 2 weeks.
Okay.
So like probably around the fourth or fifth week, I was getting kind of depressed and stuff because, you know, just being in a room,
Being
you
in
can only
one
watch so much
spot.
TV and stuff.
Yeah.
But
How did your mom
I noticed.
how did your mom take your transition when you told her you're trans? How did your mom receive that information?
That was a. So I went up to New York because that's where they're from. I'm in South Carolina now. I went up to New York in June of 2018, and my last day in New York, after 5 days, we're sitting at the dinner table with my mom and my stepdad. And I told him that I have a doctor's appointment on June 20th. My birthday is June 21st, so my 36th birthday, I started hormones. But I told him that I have a doctor's appointment on June 20th. My mom goes, "Oh, you all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start HRT." My stepdad goes, "What's that?" Like hormone replacement therapy. And my mom goes, "What do you need that for?"
Oh.
I was like, "Because I'm gonna transition into a woman and seek some help, some psychologists and stuff like that." And yeah,
That's
I
so
told them, they
great.
were kind of like shocked and stuff. But my mom, I remember the last thing my mom said. She said it would have been easier if you told me you were gay.
Isn't that how it goes?
Well,
My mom
good
said
news,
to me, I
Mom.
was gay a couple times in my life. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's
So,
yeah.
which was so.
Wow.
Like she knew something was up, and then when I told my ex-girlfriend that when I came out, she said, "About time." You know,
Oh,
like
that's so funny.
obviously there was some family that didn't want to know, didn't care, or not that they cared,
Yeah.
didn't want me around and stuff.
Yeah. Oh.
So, yeah,
Well, I'm glad things are going good after your
Oh yeah.
surgery. It's so exciting.
Yeah, my mom and my stepdad are actually very supportive, and they'll
Nice.
actually be down this weekend. So I'm
Oh,
excited to see them.
good. I'm glad you're able to get that support and just to have someone around so you don't feel like you have cabin fever.
No, I'm actually pretty good because like I can get around.
Oh, good.
One good thing though about like me being on less hormones is that I never had anxiety, and then I started hormones, and then I got a lot of anxiety. But now that I'm had the surgery and I'm on a very low dose,
Yeah.
my anxiety is basically gone.
Oh,
But like I said, I did
so
have a
good.
little bout of depression, but that's because I was bored.
Right.
You know, boredom brings that to you. You know,
For
I have
sure.
2 cats, so like, and I had another friend who would come by every other day and check on me.
Oh,
You know,
good.
get me out of the bed. You know, and like hold me while I was showering because I had to shower and stuff. Like,
Yep.
you know,
That makes a huge
so
difference.
it's always good to have people like, ooh, highlighter. Yeah, I know that brush.
Yep.
It's that highlighter brush.
Do that straight line straight down there and give myself that angle. Look at that. I'm gonna get a nice sleek angle
You
right
can
down
also
there.
do like right here too, and it kind of emphasizes your cheek.
So
Like do
cute.
underneath here. That's
So
just me.
fun. That's.
I love highlighter.
I just heard
Highlighter is like, huh?
it's. I guess everyone's having a hard time with it freezing up. babe.
Really? Well, okay, well, let's just put on a dress and we'll shut her
It
down.
hasn't froze for me.
Oh, good. I haven't had it either, but
Well, I wonder if it takes more to upstream this other. Well, Nikki, thank you. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah,
It's
thank
gonna
you.
put a dress on, so thank you for calling in.
good luck with the
Yeah.
continued
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah, please keep
So
Oh yeah.
keep
Well,
keep
I'm
joining
back to
us.
work.
Yes.
I've been back to work for 5 weeks now, so
Good,
that was
good.
fun. Hi.
All right.
Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
All right.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Yeah, it says that everyone's saying it's freezing every few seconds.
Okay, that looks dogs. Let's just put on a dress and be done.
It's just 'cause it's freezing. So I don't
Okay.
know.
Dress
Let
number.
me go and let Brock know that I'm
No,
not-
don't let Rock know because
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
I
letting
don't want him to
know that
reset it. A child needs to come home from work. How's she gonna pay the bills if we let her come home from work? Okay. Which dress one? It was the tan one, the peach one? Oh no. Let's see.
Here, look and see.
Let's look at the poll.
It's not on yours.
No poll?
Let me see.
I
what's
think it
on
was
mine.
this one. I think this one right here.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I think it's that one, the peach one that people. Yeah. Is it better now that we're not joined with anyone?
Yeah, I was wondering if that
I
call.
wonder if it is.
I wondered if that
because
call.
of that.
You know what though? Did they do a vote on the wigs?
Yes, but it's not. The poll is not there anymore. So
The wig poll's not there.
I forgot,
Well-
and I didn't look at the wig one. I just looked at the dress, so I
Shoot.
don't know.
So what wig
It's a
was
lot
it?
Better.
Maybe.
Freezes all across TikTok. Gonna get undressed all right here, huh, baby?
Nope. Just gonna grab this dress right here. And use my.
It's like focusing and refocusing, like whoo. I love it. Stuck. The dress poll shows peach. Yep. So the peach one it is. Yes. Okay, so some people said they have the same shirt. Yay. Okay. I like the black and white one too. Just me, myself, and 13. I like that. My lucky number is 13, so I really like your 13. Mostly because I was born on that day. And that was my basketball number and my softball number. So
Did they get a wig? Which wig are we going for?
they haven't said the wig, which wig. Let us all know the wig. We are married. We have been married for 26 years. Thanks for helping with all the questions. Oh, I know people keep asking me to do my makeup on live. I'd be so embarrassed. Like I'm gonna have a hot flash right now thinking about it. I should do my makeup and then Allyssa can answer the questions and ask me questions. That would be fun. Jennifer Aniston wig, red wig, bangs. Do I have a social media page? I do have TikTok, but it's just Dre_con. I don't post. I think I have like 6 posts because I mostly am trying to, keep up with this account. So I don't post a lot. It's mostly just, especially on Facebook and Instagram, it's just about the kids and grandkids. Yeah, so I should do my makeup. Then you guys could really see that I have no brows. Oh, I wish I had Alyssa's bravery to do that on live. She has done my makeup on live before, so I have been on without makeup. So, let's see, red wig. Ooh, if you're doing the peach one, then the dark wig. Allyssa has done my makeup several times. In fact, when she does do my makeup, I get way more compliments. If I do get compliments with Andrea, it's because Allyssa has done my makeup. So it's been really fun to see because she can see things that I can't. Obviously, she can do this eyeshadow that just where does that even come from? It's just so beautiful. So I don't have that. Like an interior designer can look at my house and go, you need to move this here, move that there, and then it'll be, cohesive. That's how Allyssa is with her makeup, and I just don't have that.
Okay.
Pretty dress.
Yeah, this mirror right here.
So
yes,
pretty. I just need to move. There you go. Fun.
Okay, so which wig?
Oh.
Hey, what about this one?
Somebody's middle name is,
No?
okie dokie. Sorry, I got sidetracked.
How about with these two?
Second wig from the left.
What about these two? One of these?
Oh, thank you. Yes. People like the bangs.
The red one?
Everyone's saying one or the other.
This bang. Okay.
Does everyone know about Allyssa? Everyone that we care about. I'm just joking. That sounded so mean. I'll just be blunt. Like most people know. It's just most people don't want to be. Some people don't want to be part of it. So we've kind of pick and choose who gets to meet Allyssa because we've kind of heard their stance on things. So we just kind of try to make it so it's safe for all of us. Let's just put it that way. Holy cow, 25 new messages.
Okay. I don't know about this one. Babe, I'm going to come in.
All right. I
I'm
guess
swooping
I'll get
in.
out of the way. Do swoopy swoop.
Okay, so this is.
It's so pretty.
But
I love that your eyes look pretty.
I need to get some earrings on. I'm going to put on some earrings and then we'll be done.
Let's see.
I'm wearing this, so I'm going to do some no necklace. Too high of a collar, so no necklace. So I can do bigger earrings since I'm not going to do a necklace. Note to self, but this is kind of big hair. I can get in the big earrings. So, earring wise, oh babe, you know what I like? I like these ones. However, this hair is not going to work for that. I'm going to do these ones right here. Oh, that's going to be just right. So I'm gonna do this earring and I'm gonna do this earring. I don't even mess with rings except for this wedding ring right here. I'll put
Oh, I
on.
kind of have the same one on tonight.
You do?
It was my no
Well, look at that.
color.
We should get married. Wait, we are already married. We should get married again.
Yeah.
Now I'm just gonna get some balm of Gilead. So the balm of Gilead is gonna be this triple antibiotic ointment. So if it's gonna go through a hole in your body, then you should be putting some antibiotic ointment on there. That way, it will never be infected and cause you some problems. So easy to put it on, but it's so easy. It's so hard to deal with it nice and with a big infection. So this is a great. Andrea, you gave me these earrings.
Yes.
I don't know why you don't like the big earrings. The big earrings are like.
Dude, girl, I have big earrings on right now.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do have big earrings.
But only because my hair was up. And they're
All
light
right.
as a feather.
Would y'all renew your vows as Alyssa? You know, we may have that experience as a photo opportunity, but I don't ever want to take away that moment of being a bride for Andrea and then being that in that situation. I mean, she dreamed about that probably her whole life. So I don't ever want to be the bride. I always want her to have that as her memory, but I would like to have kind of a photo opportunity as Alyssa and Andrea. I think that would be fantastic.
I want to chime in on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be fun for me to hear, because in our church where we got married, we did not exchange vows. It was, here you are, you're married, bye, go do photos. And so I think it would be fun to exchange vows just because it would be a first time for me as well. And also create an opportunity for Alyssa to know and feel. I used to be more of, hey, no, that's my day. That's for me. But now I'm more open to the fact that I want Alyssa to experience the things that are kind of exciting for her. And she's probably thought about them and had to put them back in the back of her book to go, okay, I don't think that's ever going to happen, but I want her to experience those things. And I think with our relationship right now, we've come to understand and love and are kind of bonded in a way that we weren't before, because we can be more open like this as a community and not just one-on-one. As much fun as it is still fun, like sharing moments with other couples, or just to feel some normalcy in our life. So I think it would be fun to do, just for, not for me, but for Alyssa, to experience the wedding dress, to experience the veil, to experience the garter, getting beautiful shoes. That's cute. So I just want her to experience those things and have the focus be on both of us, for just to express our love for each other as Alyssa and Andrea, because Kevin and Andrea did do kind of a vow renewal, but it was just Kevin and I, so it wasn't as intimate as having friends and family there to kind of give us a high five as we go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
Thank you, baby.
You look so pretty.
Look how sweet you. Look how sweet she is.
Thank you.
Look
Sorry,
how sweet. I
folks.
feel like I'm bunching up a little bit. But you see the sleeves. I like a lot of things with the bell sleeves. So the bell sleeves are, are good for the size of me, because also it kind of brings me in and tapers me here. Most clothes, it looks so square and wide. So if you can get clothes that have a lot of angles, then it's going to give you a much different figure. Look at that. You see this?
You've lost some weight since you got this, baby. Whoop! Look how skinny. I need to get a clip.
So
but she could put a little belt too.
So it is fun to have these big sleeves that will kind of change
Oh yeah, we are kind of
Good luck.
twinners. Kind of
Oh.
twinsies.
Yay.
Cute. Now we need our cute shoes. Cute, cute. Glad you're back, Amanda.
Rick, look at
Everyone's
that.
been so sweet
You're
with their
right.
comments, so thank you. So pretty, they love it. And this is like one of my favorite woods, mostly for sentimental value, because
It was the best
like
one for a while.
The best one forever. And
It was almost the only one for
yeah,
6 or 7 years. So, boy, this thing's been through a war. It's amazing that it even.
but it's just so a good color for your skin.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get to the comments now. Oh, my night has been made. I got to see Alyssa and Andrea, so it's bedtime. Thank you,
That's
Denise.
so great.
You're
Denise,
so
thank you for
sweet.
being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh. When you're Kevin, do you wear a binder?
Yes. So when I'm Kevin, I do wear a binder. Almost always. No, I guess that's not true, because wearing a binder all the time is dangerous. It's so tight, it's so dangerous. So if I'm not wearing a binder, then I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So I'm wearing a t-shirt that's loose fitting, and then a kind of an oversized sweatshirt that zips maybe a quarter of the way up, a third of the way up, and then it covers that chest area that is chest area. So I'm wearing a binder or a sweatshirt, no matter how hot it is. That's really the bottom line. Hey, hold on. Somebody's calling in. Let's see.
Okay, I won't answer the
No, answer it.
question then.
Oh, no, maybe you
My
shouldn't.
bad, sorry.
No, maybe you shouldn't.
I won't.
What was at least the question? I answered
Is
it, but like it went away.
to change from Kevin to Alyssa or Alyssa to Kevin during intimacy? Is it hard for you to like switch modes, or is it just natural still? Or you just want animal like? Sorry.
What?
I've never asked you this question. I mean, I know because I've been there, but like.
No, we may need to huddle. We may need to huddle for a minute before we. No, it's very organic. It's very organic. It's not like, oh wait a minute, where was I? It's never that way. You know, it's just more about. It probably is more about her needs than my needs, honestly.
It always is, because she's just amazing.
No, that's I mean, it's not like that. No, hold on. Okay,
you just I think we should. Okay, I'm gonna walk away. Do I need to go get your kid?
Not yet.
I'm just sorry. I want to be honest and open, but I don't want to be offline. So you go.
No, it's not hard switching back and forth.
Okay, next question.
It's easy going back and forth.
She comes to bed with Kevin as Kevin or Alyssa. Either way, she's pretty much my person. They're both my people, so whoever they want to be is there.
But usually, unless I want to give Andrea a different experience, usually I have a nightgown. I have like a silky nightgown with thin straps, and that's I sleep the best with the least amount of clothes. And so usually very, very thin. I'm a hot body. At least my feet get hot, so I like something very thin. I like spaghetti straps. But sometimes if I need to give more of a Kevin experience, and it'll be much different.
Yes. Are you going to wear the hair up? Oh, yep. We already got there. The after hours live stream on Discord later.
Oh, that's
a
whole different level of Patreon. Who said that? Oh. Boy.
Do I? Okay, we'll go to next question. Do you find different things attractive with Alyssa than Kevin? Yes, absolutely. But at the same time, there are some days that I want one or the other, and I will let them know, hey, if it's okay tonight, I just want to hang out with Alyssa. Me and Alyssa need date night. Me and Alyssa need movie night. Me and Alyssa. In fact, I've already got the night planned for Alyssa and I for after, so we can continue our date, and because this is like the opening part of our date sometimes, and so we just kind of, it's just an organic thing for us to just continue into the mode and just go from there. But
They were asking to see our rings. That was nice, babe. They want to see your wedding ring. It's totally fake, but
this one's not.
it's not.
Mine's not.
Oh.
Yours might be.
Yeah, mine's less than real.
You gave me this, babe. Are you telling me something?
Oh, no, that's a good one. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what you were wearing. I'm sorry. I didn't know what you were wearing.
Oh,
Look, she's got more. She's
I-
got more rings in the Tokyo Olympics. It's that wasn't.
I appreciate a spouse who is a gift giver. Okay. I have more rings than fingers. And I used to be one that wore a ring on every finger. But since kids and after kids, I got more into rings. Now that I have a grandbaby, it's hard to continue to wear those often. And I get claustrophobic because you give me a hot flash, girl, and things come off, not just the rings. So it's just an evolved thing. Like maybe next year I'll get back into the big earrings or the bigger earrings and the jewelry up the arms and fingers. But this one's the real one.
This one, oh my gosh, a ring.
I have. She got into a theme, okay? So it was her fault because Le'Veon just kept coming out with new rings every year.
Do I think I will ever pass? No. No, and that's not my goal. And so no, nor do I think I'll ever be disappointed. You know, I would be happy to go out right now and just do the most amazing thing that I could think of to do. So I don't think I'll ever pass. But that's okay.
We're glitching.
I know. It's time to go get Addie anyway.
Yes.
Well, maybe we'll do another.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
What is it?
Does it ever feel like you're cheating on one or the other? No, I've
No.
never felt that.
No, it doesn't feel like cheating, but it feels like the excitement
It's
that
almost,
there's some kind of an element of risk, or this is new, or this is.
it's like the excitement of dating when you're new. It's like, oh, this is gonna be new. Oh, this should be fun. Like dating,
Yeah.
and like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
even though I know them better than they know themselves, maybe. But I do think that, yeah, I'm just gonna be quiet.
It's good. It's so good.
I didn't have
Well-
any tequila, people. It's just my crazy self today. Me and Eli had a great
So
day,
cute.
and Eli just made Grandma happy all day. So I've missed him so much.
It's been good. You know, I can really see. You know what's nice about these? Look, here, let me tell you the best thing about this wig and these bangs is that you can't see how off my brows are. So I was just looking. I have one. I really like this one and the shape of this brow. How it's more of a peak. Where this one over here, see how nice and smooth. Look how clean the edge is with that highlighter underneath it. Where this one over here is like, you know, a caterpillar, you know, crossing the
this has
highway.
more of
So
an
it's just a different thing. But this,
pointed arch.
so that's what's nice about these wigs is just the hair, you know, draping over it.
That is nice.
Gotta be Columbo to even know that. So that's great.
Oh, see you later, Amanda. Thank you.
Yes, Amanda, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much.
Oh,
We'll, you know, we will not be live streaming on Wednesday. That's our daughter's birthday. So Adeline is 16 years old. And so we won't, we'll be celebrating her. And so maybe we can live stream a different day, but it won't be on Wednesday. But thank you for voting on the hair. Thank you for voting on the dress and,
yes.
you know, keeping us busy. Thank you so much, guys.
It's been so fun.
It's been so fun. You guys have a great night.
Got a pep in my step, apparently.
We got plans.
I got plans.
Girl got plans. It means I got plans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in on those plans.
Yes. Good night, Amanda. Thank you.
Amanda's the best.